Yes, it is necessary to pull the ground wire from the 277/480 volts 800 amp main distribution panel, or MDP, to the 75 kVA transformer, and to ground the transformer to the steel structure. Additionally, a ground wire should be pulled from the transformer to the 120/208 volt 200 amp main breaker panel. This is required for safety and to ensure proper operation of the electrical system. Grounding the transformer is crucial for several reasons. According to the National Electrical Code, or NEC, section 250.28 B3, it requires grounding of transformers rated over 600 volts. A suitable grounding electrode must be used, such as a metal water pipe, a grounding rod, or a plate electrode. Connect the transformer to the grounding electrode using a ground wire sized according to NEC Table 250.122. This connection provides a path for fault current to return to the source, allowing the overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers or fuses, to operate and clear the fault. Grounding the 200 amp panel is also a critical step in ensuring electrical safety. NEC Section 250.24 A1 requires grounding of electrical systems by connecting to a grounding electrode system. Connect the 200 amp panel to the grounding electrode system using a ground wire sized according to NEC Table 250.122. This ensures that the panel is at the same potential as the earth, reducing the risk of electric shock. If the conduit containing the feeder cables from the NDP to the transformer and from the transformer to the 200 amp panel is metal, it must be grounded. The conduit can be bonded to the grounding electrode system at the transformer or at the 200 amp panel. This provides an additional path for fault current and helps to minimize the risk of electrical hazards. Now let's discuss the size of the ground wire. The ground wire size should be based on the largest supply conductor. For a 277/480 volt 800 amp service, the largest supply conductor could be a 600 kcmil copper conductor. According to NEC Table 250.122, the minimum ground wire size for this conductor is 250 kcmil copper or 300 kcmil aluminum. Always refer to the NEC and local codes for the specific requirements in the area. The installation of the ground wire is also important. The ground wire should be continuous and unobstructed between the NDP, the transformer, and the 200 amp panel. The ground wire should be securely connected to each component using approved connectors or lugs. The connections should be inspected and tightened to the specified torque values. Here's a summary of key points to consider. Firstly, always consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes for specific requirements. Secondly, use appropriately sized ground wires based on the size of the supply conductors. Thirdly, ensure all connections are secure and properly torqued. Fourthly, ground both the transformer and the 200 amp panel to the grounding electrode system. Fifthly, bond metal conduit to the grounding system. Proper grounding is essential for electrical safety. It protects people from electric shock, prevents equipment damage, and ensures the reliable operation of electrical systems. Always follow best practices and consult with a qualified electrician if needed.